Okay, audio is live.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we are live.
Hey.
We
All
play.
right.
I decided that today I was gonna do something neat before we started. And I added a little countdown. We got at least 30 seconds in before we started. Like
Yeah, we are professionals here, folks, as we
very,
say
very
all the time.
professionals. The difference
Yeah.
between us and the actual professionals is we make this look good.
Oh, yeah. Well, on that note, why don't you roll the intro, Ike?
Ooh, speaking of being professionals, here we go. This is the highlight of my week, as I was just telling Scott. Like, I love this stuff, except this week I had a kind of a terrible week at work, so I've been kind of radio silent, and so a lot of the stuff is
Happens.
from early this week, and so everybody else has already talked about it over a million times over. So,
Well, before we get into it, Ike, why don't we do our cheers, huh?
I don't have my cup today, so we're
That's
just drinking
fine.
Alpha
That's
Centauri.
fine.
Clank.
Clink. Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to dive into it? What do we want to do first? Actually, since I was on the subject of my shitty week, why don't I pull up some of my Amazon bullshit?
Let's do it. As we all
know,
know, Ike is a what
I'm a delivery ass.
delivery ass. Period.
i.e. delivery associate for a DSP, which is a delivery service partner with Amazon. So I don't work directly for Amazon. I work for a company that works for Amazon. And they do
Right.
that. They do
Right.
that so Amazon can cover their ass. Oh, our employee didn't run your cat over. That's exactly what that's for.
It was this third party.
So
Oh man.
I found this article from the Federalist. There is a what is it? In Bessemer, Alabama, there is a group that's decided to vote on unionization for their Amazon location. There's about
Yep.
what did it say? 20. It was like what 20? It was like 2,800.
No, 5,800 right there.
Oh yeah, 5,800 employees. So it's actually really interesting. So I read through most of this article just right before we came on, and so like they're talking about it's which recently became the state with the highest COVID-19 positivity rate. Out of fear of catching or spreading the coronavirus, intended to have their elections by mail. After all, for the past 6 months, the corporate press inundated readers and viewers with decrees that, in contrast to deadly in-person voting during the pandemic, vote by mail was a perfectly safe alternative. So, this is the Washington Post, Jeff Bezos's newspaper that he owns.
Right. He owns that shit.
My entire state votes by mail. Sorry, Mr. President, it works great. But we come back over here, and lo and behold, they cannot hold a vote by mail to vote to unionize because an in-person vote will, and Amazon knows this, will very detrimentally decrease the amount of people voting for unionization.
Huh.
Let's see here. I found one right here. Bezos clearly does not want his employees to unionize. When you're the wealthiest person in the world, but treat your employees horribly, why should you possibly desire to provide them a resource to demand changes you could easily afford to improve working conditions? The Washington Post spent the last election cycle, we already talked, explaining why demands for in-person voting, the stance Amazon is now taking is everything from nonsense to racist. Bezos himself celebrated the 2020 election, which heavily relied on voting by mail, posting on Instagram. By voting in record numbers, the American people proved again that our democracy is strong.
Uh-huh. You wouldn't be fucking saying that if Biden didn't win. And, really quick, if there was only 40,000 votes to swing the election, like in a state or something, you fucking libtards would be going nuts and talking about voter
Yep.
fraud
Yep.
and all this shit. Don't even fucking sit there and think that you wouldn't be doing that. You'd be saying like, "Oh, Trump's not the real president." Blah blah. Blah. You did it with Bush, Bush Jr. because Al Gore was like, "I wanted a popular vote," you know.
Yeah,
And
it went to that.
don't even pretend that you wouldn't do that.
The Bush Gore one even went to the Supreme Court.
Right.
And then Hillary Clinton, like, she at least rolled over like the good lapdog she is for the establishment.
Yeah, but she made a big stink about it too. She did the same fucking thing. Both sides do the same fucking thing. It's just inevitable. It's stupid.
Okay. Yeah, so that's just, I just wanted to point out the hypocrisy. There's a lot more in this article. I'll post it in the replay if you're watching this. It'll be in the links down below. But the liberals' hypocrisy is outrageous with like the mail-in voting. Oh, it's okay in a national election where we have millions upon millions of people voting, but when you have 5,800 people voting, no, it's not reliable at all.
Yeah, not okay. Not okay. Not okay.
Although I am
shit.
I am vehemently anti-union though. However, something needs to be done about Amazon's working conditions and how they're treating their drivers. And union is the best option. Like, it's what is it?
Right.
It's the lesser of two evils. It's like, do we want people to be suffering and dying? Actually, oh man, I was looking through. I should have put this in the show notes because I now just remembered it. What was it, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I was going through the Amazon DSP driver subreddit, and the top post was, "Be careful of rail crossings," and it was a picture of a Ram van that was pretty much sheared in half. The driving compartment was not cleanly, but like sheared away from the back compartment of the van because this girl was sitting on a rail crossing when an Amtrak train came by and decimated the van, ending her life. And this was an Amazon van. I can tell because it has the Amazon totes in it. You can see Amazon packages strewn around the destroyed van.
Why was she on the tracks?
They don't know, actually. The conductor in the article that I read said that he blared his horn several times and she was just sitting there. And so that's one of the things is I don't mess with trains. I don't mess with train crossings.
Yeah, like, no.
Yeah, so but that shit is deadly, and it was in Florida, and my heart goes out to the family of this poor girl who lost her life.
Sure.
And
for sure.
I believe that it comes down to Amazon wants us to deliver like exuberant amounts of packages. Like one of our drivers did over
no matter what.
Yeah, one of our drivers did over 200 stops today.
Jesus.
And our biggest route during quote peak wasn't even that big. We're out of peak now, but we're still getting routes of that size, which is horseshit.
God damn. That's nuts.
Speaking of horseshit, we're going to go to this Ars Technica article. Amazon will use cameras and AI to monitor delivery drivers. So this camera's got 4 cameras on it. So there's one right here, there's one on the other side, and there's one on the front that they're forward facing. And then this is the important one. Actually, no, I think this is the front of it. The important one's on the back here, which is the backwards facing camera that records the driver.
Yeah.
And so it uses AI. So it monitors, I read this article yesterday. It monitors like, here it is. In other cases, including hard braking, sharp turns, U-turns, which that one pisses me off, and I'll explain in a second. The system will upload footage without alerting the driver.
Oh.
So my biggest pet peeve is the U-turns one. So a lot of times in the Amazon algorithm for making deliveries, it'll have you go to one house. So you'll be going down a street, you'll make a left, deliver to a house on the left-hand side of the road, and then it wants you to go back out on the road you just came off of and continue delivering. So so sometimes you can't do anything but make a U-turn there, because if you want to go without making a U-turn. You have to either go around the block, which adds about a minute and a half. And they're already wanting us to make 200 deliveries, which has to be one delivery every minute and a half. If I'm adding if I'm adding 2 extra minutes to my next delivery because I can't make a U-turn and I can't fucking do a 2-point turnaround in somebody's driveway, I'm already going to be over delivery, and I'm going to be out of delivery time by the end of my shift, by the end of my day, and I'm going to be 2 hours over my 10-hour period.
What kind of like crazy like metric fucking shit?
I'll show you guys.
Wow.
I'll go into a little bit more depth next week, but I'm going to break down a day in the life of an Amazon delivery driver really quick.
Oh man.
So
I can't imagine.
Beginning of my shift is 7:10. So 7:15 I clock in at the lot. I roll out of the lot at 7:30. I roll into the warehouse just after 8 o'clock. I roll out of the warehouse and I make my first delivery by 8:45. That is my first scheduled delivery. From that point, Amazon believes that from that point I have 6 hours. 6 hours to make all of those deliveries. So let's see, 7:15 to just after 8, that's 1 hour. And then we have an hour's worth of breaks. We have 1 30-minute and 2 15-minute breaks. It's another hour, so that's 2 hours. So 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 hours so far with all of the deliveries. That doesn't include like if I get stuck in my van, if my van gets stuck in mud, or like I have issues with another delivery and adds an extra few minutes here and there. But then after that, I have to drive back to the warehouse, which is around like 4 or 5 o'clock. Traffic. So if I'm delivering out in Hillsborough, it takes me a good hour to get back to the warehouse. 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. If it's a weekday and we're not in the COVID lockdown, it could take me an hour. If there's like a backup in traffic, it could take me an hour. But that's just getting back to the warehouse. I then have to do I have to take my packages, any undeliverable packages in, take my totes in, gas up my van, and then drive back. So we're thinking an hour and 15 minutes. And so Amazon has this like program down to a T. So I get back to the lot.
Jeez.
Almost just probably 15, 20 minutes shy of 10 hours.
Damn.
And this gets even better
nuts.
Because if you look at our delivery metrics, so in our back-end system, they have a graph that has dots that show where you're supposed to, how fast and when deliveries are supposed to be made. Guess what they don't put into that graph?
What?
Breaks. There's no breaks in that graph. So if you're
my God.
if the first half of your day you're making those deliveries on point, you're like 0 packages behind, or maybe 1 or 2 packages ahead. You take your 30-minute break, boom, you're now 30 minutes behind in that graph. And they have it set up as if you're not supposed to be taking your mandatory fucking breaks.
Right.
All right. I digress. I'm just getting a little upset about this.
Up. This is why I've actually been trying recently, if I need to buy anything online, I try to go to whoever the manufacturer is. I try to go directly to their website if they offer it. A lot of them don't, though. A lot of them are just like Amazon or nothing, and it's stupid. Because I would much rather, even if I got to pay a little more, I would go straight to them and buy their products.
If you're looking for if you're looking for anything video related, B&H Photo, it's a company out of New York. They sell almost anything video related,
go, folks.
Like cameras, like lights. It's an American company. They don't sell American shit because most everything that's made for video is made overseas. But it is an American company, and you might pay a little bit more because they're selling to the industry and they mark it up that way. But it's an American company.
Yeah.
Or like Fry's Electronics. There's one for you. Go there instead of Amazon.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
The thing is, if you go in store, which right now isn't necessarily something that a lot of people want to do, if you go in store, they match Amazon prices. Same with Best Buy.
Shit, son.
Same with Best Buy. If you go into Best Buy, you can haggle with the guy, show them Amazon's website on your phone for the thing you want to buy. If it's fulfilled by Amazon, they will match Amazon's price.
Wow. Nice. Fuck yeah.
So there you go.
Well, fuck Amazon. Let's move on.
Life hack.
Yeah, really.
In fact, speaking of fucking Amazon, the tumblers we've been using are Amazon tumblers that we just put our sticker on.
You put mine over the smiley face?
Yeah, the Amazon smile. Yeah. Mine's
Fuck you, Amazon.
mine's over the Amazon smile too.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, let's move on. Let's do this thing.
Oh man,
That is one
Amazon,
big
we're
pile of
stealing.
shit.
We're stealing your wares.
All right, I don't think you saw. I just put the thing up. If you wanted,
I saw it.
I'll run it again if you want to make the face.
Do it again. Do it again.
That is one big pile of shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's,
Ike, do me a favor.
Yes.
One more time.
Okay.
That is one big pile of shit.
Okay. I think it was this one that you wanted to do, right?
That's right. God damn, bitches make me sick, Ike. Whoa.
Okay. This girl looks like a fucking extra from the Austin Powers films.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
It's definitely from England because they call her Mum. It's definitely from our friends across the pond, so to speak. I've actually not read this article, so let's get to it, Ike. Let's scroll on down.
I read through a little bit of it. So, Mom of
Liverpool.
Three, yeah. Mom of three on crack in 120-mile-per-hour police chase spared jail again.
Wait. The beautician was back in the dock after she was found with crack cocaine.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh boy. You know what? I wonder. Wait, scroll up again. She has scroll up all the way to the top. She's a mom of three. I wonder how many different dads they are. Let's read.
It might say in the article.
Yeah.
Okay. A beautician who was high on crack cocaine when she led police on a high-speed chase has been given another chance after appearing in the dock again. No, it's like that. It's like that scene from Mallrats. What is that kid doing on the escalator again? I hope his shoelace gets caught in a bloodbath ensues.
Yeah. I mean, this just goes to show that it's not a fucking patriarchy, dude.
Also,
like, look at this shit.
Also, this also goes to show that clearly the UK or the British Parliament, or not Parliament, but their judge system, whatever the fuck it's called over there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Isn't as good as the American system, or just as bad, I guess, or worse.
I'd say just as bad.
Or worse.
Yeah, it's probably worse because if this was a guy, let me tell you, he would have been fucking okay. During the chase, what would have happened when he got arrested? If it was a guy, he would have been like tackled and like punched and like elbowed, fucking knee on the neck, fucking Floyd style. Ooh,
I was gonna say, are you describing a black arrest?
No, not even necessarily. I'm just talking about men in general, and that would have happened. There would have been no like, be gentle with her, guys. Fuck, god damn it, bitches make me sick.
The officer also saw her pick up what he believed to be crack cocaine before he seized it and put it back on the table,
and then used it for his own personal.
Probably. On March 10th last year, she was sentenced for dangerous driving while disqualified without a license and without insurance and failing to provide a sample. I don't know what that fucking means.
Probably a piss sample.
Oh, yeah. This doesn't say anything about her. Thomas.
Wait. Go up a little bit. The court heard Thompson has 3 convictions for 8 offenses.
Wow, that's offensive.
This bitch needs to be in fucking jail, and she's getting spared jail because she's a fucking woman.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here for just 1 second. It was several years ago. I don't remember how long ago. I don't remember all the details about the story, but there was a kid that got caught. I think raping a girl essentially behind a business. And the judge let him off easy because prison would ruin his life. It's because his parents were millionaires, and then he fled the country.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
so
It's because he's got money.
yeah,
Because
that's
no matter
exactly
what,
it.
no matter what the judge would have done, he just would have paid his way out.
Yeah,
That's all that fucking matters.
our system is broken. And
Yes.
it's interesting. I saw an article today where it's like Antifa was walking down the streets of DC saying burn it all down. It's a cold day in hell today because I agreed with Antifa.
No shit. No shit, right? Well, you know what? Enough with this fucking bitch, dude. Let's get out of here with this shit.
Let's do something funny. I found this Babylon B article that just reminded me of this entire segment. 8 troubling examples.
Really quick, Ike. I read through some of the stuff. The problem is, I'm such a fucking misogynistic asshole. I agree with a lot of this stuff, even though it's joking.
Yeah, no,
a lot of it is true.
We're not going to read the sub article, the sub parts of the things. We're just going to read the bullet points here real quick.
Yeah, right, yeah.
8 troubling examples of toxic femininity. Women spreading their pillows all over the bed. Gaslighting you by telling you things are fine when they are not fine.
Oh, come on. Let's be real here. Let's be real honest. How many guys that are straight guys, how many guys know this to be true? How many guys have had this happen to them? Raise your hands, please. Hands up.
I think the entire class voted yes.
Yes. That's right. Oh man.
No.
Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
All right. So here he goes. Asking you to get them water since you're already up.
You lazy bitch. You lazy bitch.
Turning the thermostat on high because they're cold and it's the middle of winter and it's 20 degrees outside when there's a perfectly good winter coat and pair of mittens in the closet.
I got something to say about this. I lived with my best buddy's sister one time, and before she moved in, we had about, I don't know, $40 electricity bill, maybe $30-40, somewhere in there. She moved in next month, $300 electricity bill because she was running the heat all the time.
Yeah, Nate had a roommate. You know him. I'm not going to name names, but when
starts with an E.
It starts with an A and ends with a J. Yeah, I know you've met him, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But he also lived with Morgan at the time too. But I'll just use the name now. AJ would just leave his heater running all the time because he didn't want it to be cold when he got home from work. I'm like, put a sweater on, turn your heat on, and then take it off when it's too hot.
Jesus, titty fucking Christ.
He was like a little bitch anyway. So
yeah, he was. Anyway,
putting on makeup while driving. This next one, I'm gonna read the subtitle. Driving. Come to think of it, women just driving is pretty toxic. Makeup or no. Microaggressing your bathroom space with all her bottles and hairbrushes and essential oils.
Oh shit! She's spilling over into my space. She's spilling over. She is woman spreading even more.
Callously taking up all your time when you're really hungry by making you guess what she wants for dinner when she knows all along what she really wants, but she just won't come out and say it for goodness sake.
Listen, on this one, I don't fuck around. I just go, I'm going here. If you want this, come with me. If you don't, fuck off.
I've got an anecdote. What is it called? I don't know, whatever. But I had a girlfriend at one point. She had like dietary issues, and so she was like allergic to a lot of things.
Yeah.
And so she would ask
totally
me,
understandable.
She would ask me, she'd be like, "So what do you want to eat?" I'm like, I would like to go here, get like Thai food or something. Oh, I can't eat there. Oh, okay. How about we go here? No, I can't eat there. How about bitch, please? No, you're the one with the dietary issues. You get to fucking choose. I digress. I don't talk to her. Hi, Cody, if you're watching this. You know who I'm talking about. Cody
Ooh.
Hamp. It was his roommate.
Oh, hey Cody. Been a long
not,
time.
He's not gonna watch this. I'll send it to him though. I'll send it to him though. Tell him he's mentioned in it.
Do it.
Okay. Well, that was
Excuse
fun.
me.
Oh, okay, let's go to the big story. The big one. We're gonna go to the big one. And
Oh no, we gotta listen to this idiot. All right.
before we start, 2 weeks in a row, she wins the biggest piece of shit award. Here we go. We're gonna watch. We're gonna watch a little bit of this because this is just too good.
Closet and a bathroom, and I jump into my bathroom, and I close the door, and I just keep hearing these bang, 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 and I jump into my bathroom and I close the door, and then I realize that the bathroom was the wrong choice. I should have jumped into the closet, and so I start opening the door to the bathroom.
Hold on. My biggest thing here is if you're running for your life, you don't get to make second choices. If you think that your life is about to end, you go with the choice that you make and you stay there. You own it, because if you second guess yourself, you're dead.
AOS is coming out of the closet, man.
So here we go. Okay, so I think that the next part coming up is actually very important and very telling to her story.
Okay.
So that I can. Oh, sorry, you guys can't hear me. So I hear these bang, bang, bangs, and I start opening the door to my office, and I start opening the door to my bathroom, and I'm gonna run across.
I have my
to
own
the closet.
bathroom.
And sorry, you guys said I'm muffled, so let me repeat this part a little bit over again. Sorry, this is a little hard to hear, guys. I'm trying to, as you know, my phone keeps going. And so all of a sudden, I hear that whoever was trying to get inside got into my office.
There we go.
And then I realized that it's too late. That it's too late for me to get into the closet. And so I tried to I go back in and I hide back in.
Okay, that's enough from this bitch. Fuck you. God damn it. Ugh.
How dare you?
Ugh. So,
now I'm stuck here in the closet. Now I'm in the closet too.
So the entire idea
South Park
is,
reference.
Yeah, no, I love that. It's also a reference to the Kanye song coming out of the closet. Or was it Kanye? I think it was Kanye.
R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah, right. It's R. Kelly. Was this before or after he peed on people?
No, I don't know.
But so she so what happened? This is emotional manipulation of the highest degree, because she doesn't lie, but she omits truths. She omits certain truths about what happened. So she was at the Capitol during the riot, or insurrection, she calls it, but she wasn't in the Capitol building.
No.
She was
in her own.
This is the Capitol building where all the rioters were going. This is where she was. She was in the Cannon building. I think it's like 0.2 miles away. The Cannon building. You want to see something? You want to see something really interesting about this?
Okay.
This is just an aside. If you look, you can see all of these 3D buildings out here.
Yeah.
Everything but the Capitol Mall and all of the buildings are 3D. Are like 3D models.
Why is that?
Because it's to prevent people from planning like terrorist attacks and using that information.
Throwing planes into it. Yeah. See how high they are.
Yeah. So right. I believe it's to prevent that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, she literally is right here. And probably even on like this side. And we're going to hear from a different representative later. And I think she is in this building. And so like after her, so yeah, here it is, the Fox News article. AOC faces backlash as critics point
AOS.
out. POS. A-hole C. Critics point out she wasn't in Capitol building during riot.
Yeah.
So
we can't see it. I can't see it.
Oh. No, you couldn't even see. You couldn't see this either when we talked about it. Yeah, so she was in this building. They were in that building. Sorry, I flubbed a bit. We're professionals here, folks. I should just leave
it happens.
I should just leave that up anyway. So here it is. This is who is this? Kate Porter, Harvard
Harrowing account.
Harvard the Afraid AOC. We're going to listen to a little bit of this.
I just want to listen to a bit more of what Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez says about what it felt like when she finally did choose her hiding place. Let's listen to this.
I hide back in the bathroom behind the door. And then I just start to hear these yells of, "Where is she? Where is she?" And I just thought to myself, they got inside. It felt like...
Do you know who that was?
Ooh, that was kind of sexual there. Ooh,
do you know who
got inside.
Do you know? Do you know who that was yelling, "Where is she? Where is she"?
Probably like her personal security guards.
No, it was a DC police officer. And later on in this thing, she says that I could see the disdain, the hatred in his eyes. So
no, he was trying to fucking protect you, and he was under a massive amount of stress.
The problem here is
God,
she believes her own
fucking
rhetoric.
Racist.
She believes her own rhetoric that the police are the bad guys, when he was there to protect and help her. So I actually had this conversation with a friend of mine not too long ago. I'm going to bring this up here. This is off the hip here, and I just thought about this. I had this conversation with a friend of mine, and she was a black girl. And we were talking, and she's like, "I just don't feel comfortable around police. Like I feel afraid." And I'm like, "Okay, so let's think about this." So like at the time it was around Halloween, and I'm like, you go into a haunted house, and within the haunted house, it's a perceived notion of afraidness. And so like it's things that are scary, things that are meant to elicit certain reactions, but it's all in a protective environment. So the idea of you being scared of this is all inside your head, and it's all made up because you're in a safe environment. So the idea of being afraid doesn't necessarily come from the situation itself. It comes from your perceived notion of the situation. Your entire life, you're being told that the police are out to get you. The police are there to get you. The police aren't the good guys. Now your perceived notion of that situation becomes the made up situation that it is, that your mind has made it, even though you actually are safe, or you potentially are, like, depending on the situation, you are safe. It's just that you feel unsafe, and your feelings can't be ratified by anybody else. They're yours to have. But the fact that you aren't safe is in your mind.
Yeah.
You could be 100% safe. He's there to protect her. He's there to save her. But she felt like she was unsafe because it's all in her head.
If you just comply with him and go along with the suggestions that he's putting out, you're going to be fine. He's there to put his life on the line for you. That's what he's there for.
This woman is a sociopath. And
and a narcissist.
And we'll get into that as well. So I think they talk about shoes here in a second.
What?
My brain was able to have so many thoughts in that moment. Between these screams and these yells of, "Where is she? Where is she?" And so,
hold on, we're going to skip ahead of this because we already saw
what was that like for you, and did you know just how deep Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez's fears were at that time?
Well, at first she saw me, and we waved. I went into my office, and a couple seconds later she knocked, and she said, could we come in? And I said, of course. And she began to, her staffer was trying to describe what had happened. And Alex is really usually like unfailingly polite and very personable. And she wasn't even really talking to me. She was opening up doors. And I was like, can I help you? Like, what are you looking for?
It's funny, they left this out, but when AOC comes into this woman's office, she's sitting there drinking coffee. She's just having her normal day. But then AOC comes in and is like, "I need some place to hide, bitch!"
Whoa. Whoa.
So let's skip forward here.
When she said we could live for like a month in this office, was wearing heels.
Oh, here it is.
And the second thing is she was wearing heels. And I remember her saying to me, I was wearing flats. And I remember her saying to me, I knew I shouldn't have worn heels. How am I going to run? And we went and we found her a pair of sneakers to wear from one of my staffers.
Okay. Hold on. Let's think about this for 1 second. What is this? Katie Porter, one of her staffers now can't run from the quote-unquote impending death of these people because they gave their sneakers to A-hole C because she was wearing heels.
Okay. My misogyny is gonna come out again. This is why females should not be leaders. Because this is what happens. They let their emotions take over, and they do stupid shit like this.
So are you saying...
And then they come on and being like, I'm a victim, and the victim this, and oh, I'm so scared, and blah, blah, blah. But you want to be a leader, and you're going to be scared over this shit? Come on.
I was watching Tim Pool's podcast while they were talking about this. We need to go back to a time where our duly elected representatives shot each other over arguments. They literally had duels and they fucking shot each other over small petty shit.
Good God. This is just so juvenile. This
It
is
really
so
is.
juvenile. This is fucking trophy award for everybody kind of shit. You know what I'm
So,
saying, man?
I'm gonna ask
God
you.
damn.
Are you on the what is it, the side of people that believe we should repeal the 18th?
I don't know.
The-
Honestly, I don't know what the 18th is.
That's the law that allows women to vote.
No, I'm not. Women can vote totally if they want to, but they need to be drafted.
All right.
They need to be draftable. If that's the thing.
That's the main. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And there also what needs to happen is there needs to be a drastic restructuring of the court system to where it's more evenly distributed between men and women because men get fucked. And if that is even and they get drafted also, totally fine. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you get taxed the same amount as a single man, being a single woman. Totally fine.
So I'm gonna segue here, but before we do, based on her taking Porter's staffer's shoes, I'm gonna give AOC the second biggest piece of shit award for the day.
Yay!
So she's a 3-time winner now.
3-time winner, folks. Wow, that is setting a new precedent. AOS, asshole S,
AOL. Okay, so
welcome.
I think we're gonna end on this because we're running up to 40 minutes.
Let's do it.
We're gonna end on this. So this is not something that that the Biden administration has said that they're gonna do. This is something that the New York Times tech journalist wrote that they should do.
Yeah.
So appoint a reality czar. Several experts
don't like it.
I spoke with recommended that the Biden administration put together a cross-agency task force to tackle disinformation and domestic extremism, which would be led by something like a reality czar. The next line in this article is fucked up. It sounds a little dystopian, I'll grant you, but let's hear them out.
No, you want to control language. You want to control thought. You want to control speech. You are a fascist. You are a totalitarianist. And that's not okay. That is anti-American.
I think I was talking to Nate, and he was like,
Nate is Ike's brother.
Yeah, he's like, Let's look at the graph of how many fascist dictators have been elected out of office. One. Donald
Elected
Trump.
out of office.
Yeah. Because everybody was calling him like a fascist dictator and shit. When he had the perfect thing with coronavirus to take over and control everything, but he didn't do it.
He didn't do it. Nope.
Joe Biden
sure
would
didn't.
have. Joe Biden fucking would have. And that is not, I am
Probably.
not making that shit up. He's doing it right now. 100 days to slow the spread. What happened to the 15 days a year ago? But
Let's continue.
Well, that's all. I haven't really read any of this. I just read the beginning of the article. That's all you really need. I do have a graphic that I want people to see, and it's George Orwell. I wrote 1984 as a warning, not an instruction manual.
Oh man, go back to that article really quick.
Okay.
Where did I see? Oh, that was it. So I saw the line there. It says misinformation about COVID-19 and misinformation about election fraud. You know, that's what's happening a lot with these big platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. They're really trying to censor speech right now. And I've been really trying to get off of YouTube and going towards like BitChute and I don't have anything else, so I'm not into like Parler or whatever. But you know, I understand people trying to get away from that shit when they're trying to lock down speech. You know, it's really scary. And the more what is it Princess Leia said? The more you tighten your grasp, the more star systems will slip through your fingers. That's exactly what's going to happen when you tighten your grasp around people's speech. They're going to go somewhere else, and you're going to make radicals. When you start stifling people's speech, you're going to make them go like, I can't even talk about this, then I'm going to go off this way, and you're going to make people more angry and make people worse by stifling their speech. Because, okay, here's an example. Like, say that a KKK has a rally, okay? I would go there and be like, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't even go. But if I was to hear it, just even parts of it, I would be like, fuck these idiots. Like, fuck. These people are stupid. They call themselves Christians, but they're okay with being pieces of shit. And I'm not cool. It's like, no. Because they're stupid. They're dumb. They're racist. They're literally actual racists. And I'm not going to have anything to do with that. You know, liberals want to control this language and this thought because they think they're better than you and they think they're smarter than you. They know better than you. They think that you can't have critical thought and take responsibility for your own thoughts in life. So they want to do it for you. They want to control you. And I mean, a lot of Republicans do in the same way, just in a different fashion with religion, usually.
Well,
and
like
so
the Overton window has shifted in that respect, though, as well.
Right.
So it's not the overbearing religious zealots in the 80s and 90s. It's the overbearing religious zealots from the left in the early thousands and now in the 2020s. Because
it's not politically correct and might offend someone. It's the same thing. It's just swung in the other direction.
Just like what was it? Tipper Gore had this whole thing against like terrible music. That's where the explicit content warning came from on CDs and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's the same thing. It's just a different party. That's why I don't like either parties, and that's why I go libertarian.
Can I circle back for a second?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You know the whole circle back meme with Saki or whatever. But no, circle back. There was a thing I wanted to touch on really quick before we call it a day or call it an evening. Was the thing about banning speech and whatnot is just yesterday on Tim Pool's podcast they were talking about how there was a news outlet was talking about how we need to drone strike people in America that are saying anti-lockdown rhetoric. They're talking. They didn't even question the person that said it. They're talking about potentially killing American civilians because they go against the lockdown rhetoric. This is unprecedented times now. Obama killed American citizens with drone strikes overseas, not on American soil. But
That's nuts.
This is ridiculous.
That's nuts.
This is ridiculous and unprecedented. Like, just because you say something I disagree with, I don't think that you shouldn't be allowed to say it.
Right.
That's
insane. That is insanity.
I pulled up a statement. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. It means that if there's something that you disagree with, keep it out in the open. The people that comment on it are the people that you know are the people that you know that you shouldn't be associating with. And those are the people that you need to have the conversations with.
Right.
Because
for real,
silencing somebody's opinion isn't going to change their opinion.
No. It's going to make it worse.
Talking to them, rationalizing with them, and having a conversation with them will change their opinion.
Exactly. I totally agree. And I think that's something that's missing in today's society. It's all about fighting and not having a discussion, and it's making it worse. It's terrible. It's really sad.
So we're at about 47 minutes now. I'm going to pull up one more thing, and this goes into the end of show rhetoric. Let's check it out. If you want to watch something that has to do with religious extremists, I've been playing through Far Cry 5 on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/seriouslycast. And so I've been flying helicopters and killing radical zealots.
Oh shit!
Oh no, this clip gets actually kind of funny here in a second because I forgot how to descend. So I accidentally jumped out of the helicopter.
Oh man, that's great.
Oh man, no that game.
Hey, let's do a salute to your character. I
need to get the. I need to get the taps music pulled up on our, because you already asked for that.
Oh my god, I did.
Oh
yes. Here we go. Yep, let's do it. I don't hear anything. Oh, there it is.
It's quiet.
I think we're skipping around a bunch. I don't think it's working.
No, it's because of how it's going to you, so it's not gonna. It's really quiet, so it's not gonna get to you. It's going out through the stream. They can hear it. They can hear it, but I just turned it off.
All right, we're gonna get out of here, folks.
Yes.
We got a party to go to.
Yes, we do, and
without masks.
I want to say, go ahead and follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, the Twitch, and Twitter. I think we have a Gab. We haven't been using it. We're probably going to get into the Gab.
Yeah.
Once Parler gets back up and running, I think we have a Parler if they're able to save and redo everything. Unless people just go on there and have to recreate things, we will have a Parler soon once Parler gets back up.
And don't forget to hit that thumbs down button twice. And of course, twirl your Tweety. Take us out, Ike.
I'm going to be buying some stickers for that. Like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends. We have a Facebook page we might be using soon. Coming up
one more cheers, Ike.
Cheers.
Clink. Thank you, everybody. We love you all. We out of here.
I was going to say I'm working on getting it, so we are going to multi-stream to other platforms as well. So you might be able to find us on D Live and other platforms as well. We might even throw it on Facebook.
There you go.
We're gonna try to get our show banned from as many platforms as possible.
Oh hell yeah!
Eventually,
that's what we're all about.
Eventually, we'll just have our website, and you can just find us there. See you guys next week.
That's what we got to do. Take care, everybody. Have a good week. Later.